Tim Parlatore, former attorney for President Trump in the Mar-a-Lago documents investigation, along with Ty Cobb, former Trump White House lawyer. So thanks very much to both of you, and I'm so glad to have you both here in person. I know there's a lot you agree on and some you disagree, and I want to give people a chance to think through this carefully. So Tim, you've had the weekend to really read through this again and again and again. Because you were on the inside, and you know more from that side as an attorney who had been part of this case than almost anyone, you and Evan Corcoran. How strong is the government case here?
A lot of it's going to come down to how much of what is in the indictment do they have backup for. And, when I read it through, I see, there's certainly parts of that I do think are not as strong. The two pieces of it that give me a little bit of pause are the exchanges between the president and Walt Nauta regarding the movement of boxes.
Right.
Which, again, if they actually have all the video and everything that they claim to back that up, that's going to be a tremendous hurdle. The other thing is the exchanges with the employee of the PAC about, the map.
Right, dissemination.
Correct. That's going to be potentially problematic because there's no tape of that, it seems. It seems like that is something that is based on, the testimony of somebody who may still work for him. So that's something that's also going to be problematic, and we're going to have to find out a lot more about it.
And I should be clear on that when they talk about that exchange with there's a lot of quotes in here.
Yeah.
Right. There are a lot of quotes of what he said. Now, Ty, interesting. Bill Barr is joining you. He's saying he's toast. You've said before this even happened that he would be a dead man legally with all of this, and you've been through it here again and again. What's the most damning part?
I think it's very hard to triage what's the most damning part, because they do appear to have a document, a tape, a picture, a witness for virtually every phrase and allegation in here. I do think one of the really, really unusual pieces of it is the Evan Corcoran crime fraud exception evidence that is reported in here, and the fact that the Nauta tapes suggest that Nauta was moving boxes to hide classified documents from Corcoran, who was doing a search.
And I want to dive down on both of these points. Can I first just ask you, because you're as close to this, as anyone other than Evan Corcoran.
Right.
When you read this part, okay, that says that Walt Nauta was moving documents and moving boxes so that Evan Corcoran, the lawyer, attorney number one, would not know it and would therefore say, okay, look, you have everything. Lying to Evan Corcoran. Did your jaw sort of drop for a second?
It was definitely different from how I understood the theory of these boxes moving to be. And so it was definitely something I looked at and I thought, wow, do they really have that? And in full candor, I read that and I was wondering, because if that's what they actually had, it's something that I would have expected us to know about earlier. It's something I would have expected them to use in more of the preliminary proceedings. No, they didn't. It's one of those things that they would have used to try and flip Walt Nauta to become a witness.
So let me ask you, Ty, about that, because they're very clear here. And I know you say if they have it, and I understand it, they have to prove it. But they're saying they have tape moving this many boxes, and then X minutes later a phone call, and then Y many boxes, and I mean it's all very, very detailed. Okay, but why wouldn't they? Then they have Walt Nauta in here lying to them, saying, gosh, I wish I could have tell you, but I don't know. Now, if they had him on tape, why didn't they go, we got you on tape. Are you sure that's what you want to say? Try to get him to flip then. What's
so we really don't know. I mean, I wasn't present when Nauta was interviewed, we don't really exactly know what he was asked or told. I know Walt. I have some affection for him.
Said he's a patriot.
He's a patriot. The highest honor that ever happened to him was being named, Trump's valet. He's very loyal to Trump. And he would do anything for Trump. I think it would have made sense to, do that approach. So, Walt, this is what we have.
To try to get him to flip or to confront him.
We need you to just acknowledge this and authenticate some of these things. I don't know that they didn't do it that way, but if they went about it in a way that was just too foreign for him to accept or to realize that his loyalty was misplaced, that's sad. I think that's that's sad. But he shouldn't have been moving the boxes. Now, in terms of Tim's point about these are some of the things that the team should have known. I don't know how the team could have not known after Evan Corcoran spent a day in the grand jury going over all this evidence, because he was asked question after question after question about his notes and about the timing of his search, who knew when he was going to search, why was there a delay.
Right.
So it's difficult for me as I sit here without knowing exactly what happened to go as far as Tim, but I believe that there was information where the team should have been able to put together that they had some inside information.
Tim?
Well, that wouldn't have come out during Evan's testimony because they're only asking him what he knows. And their argument here is that this was concealed from him. So there's no way to really derive that from the questions that he would have been asked. Really, it is the kind of thing that I would have expected us to get that information, because I know I've said this before, but the manner in which this DOJ team has acted is a very radical departure from the ordinary teams from the U.S. attorney's offices that we deal with, where they would go and present this kind of stuff, certainly to Walt, to try and get him to change his testimony, certainly to other people. I think that a lot of the ordinary prosecutorial tools were not used here, and it is. I've been saying this even before I read this, that this team definitely tried to ratchet up the adversarial nature of things rather than working cooperatively, and so it's problematic.
Is there anything to the criticism?
I don't think so. I think this team had been confronted with lie after lie from the defendant and his representatives. They had been lied to about the existence of additional documents. They had been lied to about a detailed search and that there were no documents left. They were given an affidavit to that effect. So I think, once they know that all that's a lie, you go in pretty aggressively. There's no reason to show your cards. You're playing a game that's going to end in an indictment, because this is not a man who is going to plead guilty.
All right, and you both agree on that, right? No plea guilty, no nothing?
No, I don't think there's going to be a guilty plea here.
All right, so let me talk about Evan Corcoran a bit more, because this is really important. I know you both think he's very important in the indictment. There's a few things that he says. Obviously, his notes, right? The contemporaneous notes, and to be clear, crime fraud exception, so everyone understands, is when a fraud or a crime is committed and an attorney's aware of it, you can't hide it behind the veil of attorney-client, right?
It's a little bit more nuanced than that. It is where the communications between an attorney and client are used to perpetrate a crime or fraud in the future. It doesn't have to be necessarily something that the attorney is aware of at the time.
Okay.
But something about that communication is used in a future crime.
And you're nodding. Okay. So,
Well, I agree with that to a certain extent, although there's an even deeper variation here, which is the allegation here on the crime fraud is that the former president deceived his own lawyer in order to develop a strategy of which the lawyer became the victim. So the fraud was the deception of Corcoran, which led to the deception of the Justice Department.
and so, okay, right, because Corcoran then affirms, I've given you everything, when he hasn't, right? When Walt, not according to the indictment, has hidden boxes or removed boxes. So there's an incident in the notes when Corcoran's having a conversation with Trump and talking about getting rid of the documents. Trump's basically like, what happens if we don't respond at all, or we don't play ball with them? Wouldn't it be better if we just told them we don't have anything there? Look, isn't it better if there are no documents? Corcoran also records an exchange he has with Trump over a folder with classified documents where Trump makes that plucking motion of, if there's a problem, pluck them out. Okay, so it's all very damning. If this is, these are the notes.
Lacking context, those conversations there, to me, is classic attorney-client privileged communications. Is where a client who is not a lawyer, never went to law school, is asking the attorney, what can and can't we do? What are the left and right limits? Are we Are we required to give them everything? Are we required to respond? And what's missing in the way that it's being retold in the indictment is that he was actually citing a very specific case when he was talking with Evan, and he was saying, I read back when Hillary Clinton got a subpoena, David Kendall deleted 33,000 emails. Can we do the same thing? And that's the context behind these. And when you have a conversation like that with a client, which you want to encourage the client
By the
to
way,
have.
I should say, this isn't just any client. This is a really savvy, sophisticated client who's dealt with lawyers and had Michael Cohen by his side his whole life. So he's not a rube on this.
No, but he still is new to the world of receiving a federal criminal grand jury subpoena. And when he asks these questions and he bases it on a story that he's heard about another lawyer, and Evans says, no, we can't do that, and the client says, okay, there's no crime there. And it's the kind of conversation we want to encourage clients to have, because if a client is told under Jack Smith's rule, if you ask your attorney a question, are we allowed to do something? And the answer is no, Jack Smith is going to use that to pierce attorney-client privilege and then charge you with even asking
After that, if there's anything bad in here, you pluck it out. I mean, okay. Just give you a chance to respond to what Tim's view.
My point briefly in response to that is I don't disagree that asking questions of your lawyer to get advice is standard, protocol.
Okay.
What isn't standard protocol is if you're asking him those questions to develop a strategy where you're going to deceive the government. And that's the way this is charged, that he milked Evan Corcoran for legitimate advice. Corcoran gave him good advice based on what is reported. And Trump then, makes sure the documents disappear. Corcoran doesn't find them, and then the government's told that there are none.
And so, bottom line here, I know there's going to be an argument on this and whether Corcoran's notes are included or not. So I went through and looked through the indictment and just pretended they were all gone. And I'm still left with Walt Nauta getting a phone call from Trump and moving boxes and then moving boxes. And I'm left with Evan Corcoran going in the next morning and the boxes aren't there. It's all there. He's still disseminated. He still had that conversation with the PAC. I said 400 years combined for all the charges, just to make a point at the top of the show. You take Corcoran out, it's still damning. It's still terrible, isn't it?
That's part of the problem, is that if you have, and this is something I've been saying for a little while here, is that if you really have such a damning airtight case as they claim to have, you don't need to insert things like Evan Corcoran. You don't need to commit misconduct before the grand jury. You don't need to lie to federal judges in sealed proceedings. You don't need to threaten an attorney.
Well, you threw in two things there that we haven't had a chance to discuss.
Those are things that I personally witnessed. You don't need to go to a witness's attorney and dangle a judgeship in front of them. You don't need to play those games if you have a truly
You did just throw a lot in there at the end, but I'll give you the final word.
Yeah, but so I think the simple response to that is, if you have a mass murder and 17 people are killed, yeah, it's true. You don't need to charge all 17, but, dignity would suggest that, every violation of your constitutional duty, if you're the president of the United States, should be out there for the public to know and to make sure that it never happens again in American history.
All right. Well, thank you both very much.